Hey everybody, Chris Schwede here. I'm doing a little video today talking about something that's not always the most fun thing to talk about. I want to talk about drama and conflict resolution. And I saw Todd Falcone posted a video about this just recently. Also saw Art Jonak interviewed Orrin Woodward about conflict resolution. And one thing that is constant with all the leaders in the industry that have talked about this is that drama definitely does not help you grow your business. So if your mindset is, or if your intentions are to grow the business, then it makes sense to not ever focus on drama. Now, are people going to upset us? Are people going to, aggravate us in our team or, even our upline? Is that going to happen? Absolutely. One thing is definitely for sure is that people are a little crazy and you're going to get aggravated with them. I mean, it's just the way that it is. We will get aggravated with people from time to time. And it's more on how you deal with it. So let's talk about a couple solutions to drama or conflict resolution. One thing is never get involved with it. So when people start talking negative about people, start talking about the solutions to the problem, not accentuate the problem on this or that. And one of the things that is for sure, when you are sharing with someone in your team or anyone and you're talking about someone else, that person in the back of their mind, even though they may be entertaining the thoughts that you're having with them, they're thinking, well, when I'm not around, is this person talking about me? And what you don't want to do as a leader is you don't want people to think that you're talking about them. You don't want people to think that that's what we do. You want to make sure that we try to resolve this situation. One of the things that I've found that has been working very well, because I could tell you, as big as the team has gotten, we get many calls from different people saying that this one did this or said that or whatever. And especially when it comes to text messages, what I have people do now is I have me forward the conversation, both sides of the conversation, so where I get to see. The craziest things have happened when people tell me, well, this person did this and that. And in the past, I would get on the phone with the other person and they would tell me, oh, well, no, this person did this. And then they would go back and forth and all these things. And one of the things I've learned is that there's three sides of every story. There's your side, their side, and the truth. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times the side of the story boils down to someone's perception or their belief system on whatever it is that they're arguing about. And if your belief system is that this person is out to get you or whatever else, then the way that you see everything that that person does, even if their intentions are not to upset you, that's exactly the way that you take it, because that's where you're coming from. That's where your point of view is. So what I'm doing now is I make them show me both sides of the conversation. That way I know really what both people said. The second thing that I recommend doing is getting both sides or both parties on the phone. Many times an argument or a conflict will go back and forth between people and they have a middle person that's hearing this side and then going back, well, I see your point of view. And then you get back on the phone with the other person. You're like, well, I can kind of see their point of view. Guys, the easiest way to deal with something like this is get that person on the phone. See, one of the things that I find people doing is they spend all this time and energy thinking about what this other person is thinking about them or whatever. And I'll make this point. My mom always told me this. My mom always told me, it's kind of funny, but what people think about you is none of your business. So guys, what is your business is your business. And if you're worried about what other people are thinking about you or having bad thoughts about other people, that it's not conducive to grow as a leader. So especially talking to your team, to your downline, the quickest way to destroy a team is focusing on drama and letting your team, letting your downline hear what's going on drama-wise. They say, bad news goes downstream. Bad news goes upstream. Good news goes downstream. All you're supposed to be telling your downline is good stuff about everybody. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. If you focus, or even if you're upset about something, the company did this, or this person did this, or that, or whatever, and your team hear you talk about that, it creates doubt in their mind. And even though it may be something you're just dealing with right now, and you'll get over it, they may not get over it. They may not be able to deal with it the way that you will be able to. And by you talking about it can possibly knock them out of the business. So what I recommend you do is, if there's ever a problem, you go up and you talk to the next immediate person in the upline, your next ambassador up. Don't go past those people, because then your immediate upline will get upset with you for going around them, because why didn't you come talk to me about it? So I recommend going through the chain of command and going up and have that person help you come up with a solution. Another point I want to make is, the less people you bring into the situation, the better. Because all it does is you're telling the same story, same drama to all these different people, and you're getting a bunch of other people, resolved in it. I have a guy on the team, I'll say his name because he's an awesome leader, Gentry Payne. I've seen him deal with certain dramas, or somebody has sent a text message out and may tag me in it, as well as a couple other people. And when I go call him to find out what's going on, he's already resolved the situation and won't even talk about what happened. Won't even tell you the story on why this person was upset. So I can tell you that's the way that leaders deal with things. Congratulations, Gentry, for being awesome. But I mean, that's the way that you deal with different drama within the business. The quicker you can resolve it, the quicker you can handle it without talking about it with everybody else, the better off it is. Because say if you have multiple people involved, this is all time that they're taking away from building their business. So I highly recommend you never, ever share any information that you feel is hurting your business in any way with people in your downline. It's like, I remember going fishing years ago, and there was a stream coming down, and they tried to put poison in to kill some kind of bacteria or something they had in there, and it killed all the fish instead of the bacteria that they wanted to, or it was some certain fish or whatever, and killed all the fish, not just that species, and it ran downstream. And it killed all the fish downstream that it came up to, and all they wanted to do is kill one little species, and it killed everything and ran downstream. Guys, poison can't, you don't want it to go downstream. You only want to deal with it upstream and have the, upstream problem handle the issue. So hope this helps everybody. Make sure you're not sharing anything with anybody sideline or anybody downline. If you have a challenge, the best thing to do is go to that person and talk about it. If that is a challenge, then go maybe up to the upline and have them mediate and try to resolve the problem. Don't focus on it, and try to resolve it as quickly as possible. And I promise you that will help. The quickest way to destroy your team is to focus on the wrong stuff. Only focus on what you want. Let's rock life. Let's rock this business. You guys are awesome.